going to do a quick recap of what we did last week, Wednesday. Who can help us out? Who can help us out? Who remembers what these kind of triangles are, what they're called? You need to be able to name each of them. Yes, Ayanda and Tori and Masichaba and Jaria. Excellent. I've got my 4 people. Ayanda, can we start with you? Oh, look, I'm muting you. I'm sorry. Ayanda, let's start with number 5. What kind of triangle is number 5?
Ma'am, it's an equilateral triangle, ma'am.
Oh, I don't know if it's equilateral. If it was equilateral, all the sides would be the same and all the angles would be the same, but I'm not seeing any of that. Let's have a look again. Do the angles have anything in common?
No, ma'am.
No, they don't. Do the sides have anything in common?
No, ma'am.
So when they have nothing in common, what do we call them?
Isosceles triangle, ma'am.
Oh, it's definitely not an isosceles triangle. It is. It's scalene. Scalene means that they have nothing in common. I'm glad I'm bringing it back to your mind. Hey, Ayanda, don't forget. Yeah, it's a scalene triangle. But you also need to tell me, is it an acute, a right, or an obtuse triangle? Have a look at all the angles. Are they acute angles or right angles or obtuse angles?
Acute, ma'am.
They are all acute angles. So what kind of triangle is it?
Acute triangle, ma'am.
Good, it's an acute triangle. Excellent. Ayanda, thank you for bringing us back to ourselves. We need to remember these things. All right, Tori, are we ready? Let's do number 6. Unmute for me, my darling. There we go. All right, what kind of triangle is number 6?
Isosceles, ma'am.
Good, it's an isosceles. Can you remember why it's an isosceles? Tell us why.
Ma'am, because the two sides are longer than the other.
Not just that they're longer. What do these lines mean? That they are?
Equal, ma'am.
Good.
They're equal.
Good. And what does this tell me? If these two sides are equal, what does it tell me about my base angles? What do you know about my base angles that they're going to be? If you're stuck, check in the chat. Jaria is spot on. What does it tell us about my angles? My angles are?
That they're equal.
Good. My base angles are also equal. Okay. Now, you've told me that it's isosceles. Is it an acute, a right, or an obtuse triangle?
Obtuse, ma'am.
Oh, which of my angles is obtuse? Let's have a look. Are any of my angles down here between these 3? This one and that one and that one. Are any of them obtuse?
No, ma'am.
No. Check in the chat. Silas given us an answer.
Acute, ma'am.
An acute angle, because all 3 of them are acute.
Yeah.
That's okay. Thank you for reminding us. We're just doing a bit of a reminder so that we can remember. Okay. Excellent. Nice try. All right, Jaria, number 7. Are we ready?
Hi, ma'am. Yes.
Hello, Jaria. Let's go for it. What kind of triangle do we have?
Okay, I think that might be a isosceles triangle.
Okay. We're not saying it might be, it is an isosceles triangle. Why is it an isosceles triangle, Jaria?
Because 2 sides are equal and 1 isn't.
Good. These 2 sides are equal and this one down here is not. And what else do we know? What do we know about the base angles?
They're equal to the same amount.
Good. They're equal to each other. So this one over here and this one over here are going to be equal. Good. It's isosceles. But tell me, is it an acute or a right or an obtuse angle? There's a square. There's a tiny square. What does the square tell us? That it's?
It's a right angle?
Yes, it is. It's a right angle. How much do we know? How much do we know a right angle is?
Because the square equals 90 degrees.
Excellent. 90 degrees, and 90 degrees is a right angle.
Angle.
Very well done. Okay. All right. Whew, I'm glad everybody's like coming back to the party. Letitia, do you want to help me with the last one?
Yes.
All right. Excellent. Tell me, what kind of triangle do I have here?
You have it's a scalene triangle.
Excellent. Why is it a scalene triangle?
Because all sides are not equal.
Good. None of the sides are equal and none of the angles are equal, right?
Yes.
Good. Now, is it an acute, a right, or an obtuse angle?
It's an obtuse.
Good. Why do you know that it's an obtuse triangle?
Because one side is slanting, that makes an obtuse.
Good. This angle over here is our obtuse angle. Very, very well done, Letitia. Very well done. Amazing. Amazing. Okay. All right. Are we ready for what comes next? I hope you guys are. I want to see how are we feeling about the obtuse, equilateral, and the isosceles triangles. Everybody give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Flori, I'm seeing that thumbs up. I like 2 thumbs up. Ooh, love it. Excellent. Ntiso says thumbs up and thumbs down. I don't know how I feel about thumbs up and thumbs down. We don't know. Okay, Masachaba and Lauren also says thumbs up. Smita says thumbs up. Unati as well. And Sila and Flori, I already know. Julie too. Nelisa says down and up. Okay, guys, remember we went through these in a lot of detail in lessons 1 and 2. So if you're still kind of confused as to what's happening, please, please, please go and watch lesson 1 and 2. That will really help you understand what we just did here. Okay, because we go through it in a lot of detail. Okay, excellent. All right, now we are going to learn about the angles inside a triangle. Okay. Now, I need you guys to go get your piece of paper or in your book that you normally do your Watobe work in. I need you to take one of the page that you're writing on and fold it in half. Fold it in half. All right. Let's fold it in half. And also, you're going to need a calculator for this one. I don't particularly think some of you will need a calculator, but if you're like, yo, ma'am, double digits is hard for me, then you might need a calculator for this one. Okay. Okay. Ndiso says some of the words are new and we haven't learned them yet. That's fine. That's fine. They're going to come up again. Trust me, you're going to need to know them. So go watch lesson 1 and 2 so you can learn some of those words. All right. And once you're done, as soon as you've folded your paper, I want you to draw this triangle. On the left side, let me write this. On the left side, draw this. Draw this triangle on the left-hand side. Okay. And when you're done doing that, I want you to put the little party guy emoji in the chat. Only when you're done. Okay, I'll give you guys a couple of minutes. Okay, Nontando's done. Nelisa put the completely wrong emoji in the chat. Sila, I'm so sorry. Sorry, who would steal your stencil kit? Thank you, Muleboheng and Flori and Nontando and Pinky. Omulemo says done. Letitia says party emoji. I like it, Letitia. And Kiedra says she's done. Neo also put the wrong emoji and so did Tabang. Duto also says done. Thank you, Smita and Tabang. and Masichaba, and Wisdom for using the right emoji. Remember, guys, the rule says just one emoji, just one. And Sally, hello, Sally. And Mbali, hello, Mbali. Guys, where have you been? And Julie, thank you so much, guys. I'm going to wait maybe 1 more minute so that everyone can catch up. Okay. PK, if you can't see anything, try and either zoom out or zoom in. Normally that might be the problem. That's okay, no Kwezi. I know that you're looking for the emoji, which means you're done. Okay. And the other Mbali also gives us the, I don't think you remember Kat, but teacher Kat, but we actually have 2 Mbalis in this class. Just like how we have 2 Lwandles in the other class as well.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a lot sometimes. I forget that we have 2 of the same people.
Yeah, I completely forgot.
Okay. Oh, okay. So I think that's time up. All right. Once you're done drawing your picture, underneath your drawing, underneath your triangle, I need you guys to write this. Write this statement and this reason part over here. Write statement and reason, and then draw this line underneath. Remember, this middle line, this line in the middle over here is going to be the fold in the middle of your page. So this is where the page is folded. This is the fold. And then you're going to draw this line, and you're going to write statement, and you're going to write the reason on the other side. Okay. Okay. All right. That shouldn't take everybody too long. I think we're going to move on. If you're still a little stuck, yeah, we'll continue with that one. All right. So now we're going to learn about how to write things in mathematics so that we can get all the marks when we're looking at how to read the angles inside of a triangle. Guys, can you tell me in the chat if you have done this before? How many degrees do the inside angles of a triangle add up to? Does anybody know? Tell me in the chat. Thank you, Nokwezi. 180 what? Thank you. Jody says 180 degrees. I agree. So does Flori. So does Vezu. And Neo as well. But Neo called it 180 degenerous.
Degenerous.
I'm not sure it's degenerous. I think it's degrees, but okay. There we go. Ayanda says 180 degrees. So does Julie and Pinky and Masichaba. Awesome. All right. So we all know that all 3 angles put together need to equal 180 degrees. Peter, be careful. It's 180 degrees. Okay. So that means if I add 75 degrees plus 65 degrees plus whatever A is, all together, they must equal 180 degrees. So this one plus this one plus this one together must give me 180 degrees. Can I get a thumbs up, thumbs down in the chat? Do you guys understand what I've just said? Thank you, Flori. I see you. Nell says thumbs up. So does Julie and Luto. Thank you, Roland, for that. Yes, ma'am. Ayanda says yes as well. Masichaba, thumbs up. Nelisa, thumbs up. Unati and Landile and Jaria and Aiden. All right, great. Okay. Letitia says, please say that again. Letitia, all the angles on the inside of my triangle must equal 180. So I'm going to take this angle A, which is actually this part over here, and I'm going to add plus this angle over here, which is 65, plus this angle over here, that is 75. And when I add all 3 of them together, they must give me 180 degrees. Okay, Roland, do you have a question?
Miss, good afternoon, Miss.
Good afternoon.
Miss, but I have the answer to the question you're asking now, Miss.
Okay, great. Okay, I want you to hold on to that answer because I'm not very interested in the answer. I know you can do the maths, Roland. I know that for a fact. What I'm going to teach you is how to write it so that your teacher gives you all the marks that you deserve. Okay.
Oh, yes, Miss. Thank you, Miss.
Okay, hold on to that answer. Hold on to it. All right. So I need everybody underneath this statement part, what they've written here on statement underneath that line. I need you guys to follow exactly what I'm writing. I need you guys to go A, because this is that angle over there. And you can even put a little copy like a boop, that means angle. So angle A plus 65 degrees plus 75 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Okay, because all of the angles on the inside of the triangle are going to give us 180 degrees. And Nokwezi, you are spot on. You are stealing my job. We're not there yet. Just hold on. Okay. Now, if they all equal 180 degrees, I need a reason for this. And my reason for this is because the inside angles of a triangle equal 180 degrees. But the way I'm going to write it is I'm going to say angles, sum, because sum means adding. I need to write sum in triangle. Okay. But because we are mathematicians and we are lazy and we don't like writing long words, this is not English, it's maths. We do this, we go angles, sum, in, and then I actually draw a triangle. Okay, this is what I want you guys to write in your book or on your paper. Write this, all of this. Okay. That's okay, Titelo. Welcome, Titelo. It's very nice to have you with us. Haven't seen you in a while. Letitia, do you have a question?
I wanted to ask to find if you want to find the letter A, don't you subtract both of those numbers from one?
That's exactly what we're going to do next. Okay. You guys are like, you're beating me to the punch. I'm getting there. And you guys are like, ma'am, do it. Ma'am, do it. I'm getting there. Just wait a little bit, ne? Wait a little bit. Okay. That's what we're going to do in a little bit. Okay. Okay. So just like Letitia said, that's what we're going to do next. We're going to go A is equal to, and I think some of you guys call it transposing, but we call this going over the rainbow. So if this is plus 75 on this side, it's going to go over the rainbow and become minus 75. The same with 65. Plus 65 is going to go over the rainbow and become minus 65. So what we're going to have is angle A is equal to 180 degrees minus 75 degrees minus 65 degrees. And then we're going to remember that funny word that ma'am always says, she goes, therefore, don't forget, therefore, angle A is equal to, and I know you guys can do this in your book or either in your head or on your calculator. Please give me an answer for A. Please punch this into your calculator and tell me what A is. Be careful, Juria. When you are writing, yes, Teacher Kat, I also just picked up on it. Or Omolemo, when you are writing, you can skip some lines if it looks better for you. All of you who are saying 40, please don't lie. Don't lie to me. Something is missing. Thank you, Ayanda, for that degrees. I know you wrote R0 degrees, but I know what you meant. Thank you, Vezu, for being very specific. A is equal to 40 degrees. Okay, Smita, if you're not allowed a calculator, then I recommend you don't use one. Okay, learn how to do it without using a calculator. Okay, Jeria, you're still not right because my degrees is missing. Thank you, Titella, for my degrees. Thank you, Sally, for my degrees. And Pinky also said degrees. Thank you, Jeria. There we go. Now you're right. Okay, great. I know you guys know how to do simple maths. Okay. A is equal to 40 degrees. Okay. Now, I want you guys to give me a number out of 10. Like the number 1 being, ma'am, I don't understand the process. 10 being, ma'am, I can do this in my sleep. Thank you, Titella and Jeria. I see your answers. Smita says 7. Vezu says 10. Neo says 10. Pinky says 8. Okay. If you're like close to the 10 mark, I'm happy because we're going to do another example. And I want you guys to be able to be at a 10 out of 10. Okay. Let's try another one, but I need a volunteer. Who's going to help me with this one? Oh, Roland's hand went shooting straight up. Excellent. Roland, I'm going to call this angle over here X. Would you like to help me with this one?
Okay, Miss. Let's go.
All right. What do we do first? What do I write first? Tell me.
Miss, you're gonna write, Miss, you're gonna write X, Miss. X plus 50 degrees.
Good.
Plus 20 degrees.
Excellent.
Equals to.
How much is it equal to?
I think we must say it's. I just put a question mark there, Miss, because you don't know the answer yet.
Oh, but we do. Remember when we looked at this one? How much should the inside angles of a triangle equal to?
180, Miss.
Good, 180 degrees. Okay, the answer is always going to be 180 degrees over here. All right.
Yes, Miss.
What is my reason, Roland?
Excuse me, Miss.
What is my reason?
Okay, Miss. So when you say angles sum in triangles.
Excellent. Angle sum in triangle. Oh, well done. Amazing stuff. Okay, we need to remember this order. Okay, Roland?
Yes, Miss.
Oh, love you for trying. Excellent, excellent work. Well done. Okay, Nokwezi, can I ask you to help us finish this off? Okay, let's do the next one. Jeria, I know your hand is up. I want to give somebody else a chance to answer a question. All right, what am I going to do next, Nokwezi?
180 minus 50 degrees minus 20 degrees.
We skipped something first. What should come on the left side of our equal sign? Look up here. What should we put on the left side of our equal sign? This time it's not A. What is it going to be in this question?
Excuse me, ma'am?
What are we trying to solve for?
X.
Good. So I'm always going to have X is equal to, now give me that sum that you just said. You said?
50 degrees.
Oh, you said 180 degrees?
Minus 50 degrees.
Good.
Minus 20 degrees.
Minus 20 degrees. All right, good. You see, the order is very important. Do you see that, Nokwezi?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then what comes next?
X equals to.
Okay, you're right. X equals to something, but we missed something very important that we learned, I think, about a month ago. There's a word, and these 3 dots mean that. Good.
Therefore, X equals to
110
degrees.
110 degrees. Excellent. Okay, very well done. I need this order. Okay, the order is very important. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Well done. Very well done, Nokwezi.
Thank you,
says
ma'am.
110 donkeys. No, Chloe, you're wrong. All right, excellent. Okay, Nokwezi, can I ask you to mute for me, my sweetie?
Yes, ma'am.
Excellent. All right, guys. So now we're going to try this one. Okay, we're all going to try A. You're going to try it on your own. Let me just make this bigger. Okay, we are all trying A, B, and C on our own. And when you're done trying all 3 of them, you need to draw the triangle. Underneath the triangle, write statement and reason. Give me my statement. give me my reason, and find me X. Okay, and when you're done, please put the glasses man emoji in the chat. Okay, go for it. Remember, we're just doing these. We're doing A, B, and C. And if you finish quickly, thank you, Ayanda. And if you finish quicker, you can look at D, E, and F. Jaria, zoom in or out, my sweetie, then you'll be able to see them. Okay. On your device, zoom in or out, and you'll be able to see them. And while you guys do that, I'm going to take a sip of my water and have a little snack. Okay. Ditelo, you have a question? Go for it. Roland, A, B, and C.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, Ditelo. How can we help?
Ma'am, at my school, when we write down the reason, we write interior LC of a triangle adds up to 180. So is it okay if I...
If you write that, that is perfectly fine. They both mean the same thing, and you will get 100% of your marks if you write interior just means the inside, right?
Yes, sir.
Interior means inside. So instead of writing interior, I just wrote in. Okay.
Oh, thank you,
So
ma'am.
I take a shortcut. But if you write interior angles of a triangle equal 180, that's perfectly fine. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Sure. Moleboreng is done. Who else is done? I saw another one. Jaria is done. Okay, we'll give everybody else a couple more minutes. Thank you, Chloe and Randile and Ayanda. I know, Jaria, it's so easy. We just need to follow the steps. But sometimes it takes a while to get used to the steps. So that's why we're learning them. Letitia. Excellent, Sila and Vezu and Roland. Thank you for the right emoji. Thank you, Luto. Okay, I'm going to give you guys a few minutes. If you don't finish, don't stress. It's not a race. We're going to get through them all together. Teacher Kat, you know what? Letitia wrote me a message and she was like, nerd. And I think she meant the nerd guy. I think she meant the nerd guy emoji. So I was like, oh, Letitia, how could you? I think she meant the emoji.
She did.
Thank you, Ase.
Isn't everyone using the wrong emoji? Or did you change it?
I know, because everybody wants to be a cool maths guy, not a nerdy maths guy. So that's okay. That's okay. I'll give it to you guys. Okay. I like the nerdy glasses. You guys like the cool glasses. Well done, Miss Elani. There we go.
There we go.
Like me. There we go. I like the nerdy guy glasses. Yeah. And Ditelo too. Excellent stuff. Thank you, guys. You're making me feel so much better. At least I'm not the only nerd in the room. Thanks, guys. All right. Okay. Let's take this away. Hold on, you guys. I need you to give me 1 second. I completely forgot. Oh. All right. I need volunteers for A, B, and C. Who's going to volunteer for us? Khanya. Oh, that's a beautiful name. I do like the name Khanya. Khanya means shine, which is I like that name. Hello, Khanya. Can you unmute for us so we can talk about number 1 or A? Hello, Khanya. Oh no, Khanya, I can't hear you.
It
Oh
is
no.
X, the
Khanya,
second.
maybe Maybe check your settings and then we'll come back to you again. All right, Jeria, do you want to do A with us? Ayanda, Hanya means shine or sparkle, which is nice.
Hello.
Hello, Jeria. All right, let's get on with this one. Okay.
Okay. So first,
Statement.
okay, so you're gonna say x plus 80 degrees plus 60 degrees.
Mhm.
And you're gonna say that equals to 180 degrees.
Excellent. What is my reason?
Angles are, I don't like angles of a triangle equal to 180 degrees. I'm putting
Good.
that right in words.
Whichever way you write it, that's fine. I like to write angle sum and I draw a triangle because I'm lazy. But whatever way you write it, as long as you say that angles inside a triangle equal 180 degrees, that's correct. Okay, give me my next step. What's my next step?
Okay, then you're gonna say 80 plus 60.
Okay, but I need a sentence or I need a number sum. So what am I going to write?
80 degrees plus 60 degrees equals 140 degrees. That's what I have here.
Okay, good. Okay, I get where you're going with 80 degrees plus 60 degrees is equal to 140 degrees. And I agree with you, but now we've completely neglected what we were doing before. Okay, remember, you can add these two. You can take 80 and 60 and add them. But what I'm going to need you to do, Jeria, is write it in one sum. Okay, I'm going to need you to write x plus 140 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Okay.
Okay.
And then from there, what do I need to do with this plus 140? Where does it go?
140.
It goes over my equal sign, and because it's positive 140, what does it become on the other side? Minus, yes, absolutely, minus 140. Okay, so my next step is going to look like x is equal to 180, and what are we minusing from 180?
140.
Good, 140 degrees. Good. And then my magic word.
Therefore.
Good. X is equal to
40 degrees.
Excellent, 40 degrees. All right. So you just did the exact same thing I did, except I did one less step. Okay. Remember what I do is I take the 60 over and I take the 80 over and they both become minus. And then I just minus them one after the other.
Okay. I find this way working better for me. Like,
that's perfect. If this way works better for you, use this way. Okay.
Okay.
Excellent. Thanks, Jeria. All right. Who is next? Who's going to do B with us? I saw Chloe say to me, ma'am, can I please do number 2? Chloe, you know I'm going to need you to raise your hand. Okay, Molebogen, I see you. Is Chloe's hand up? I do not see his hand.
Oh, now it's gone. It was up though.
No. Oh, there she is. There's Chloe.
Yeah.
Hi, Chloe.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello. All right, let's do B together. I know my things are looking so bad. Okay, statement and reason. Okay, and you're free to do it whichever way you like. If you want to do it Jeria's way, you can. If you want to do it my way, you can. We just need to get to the correct answer. All right.
Ma'am, my statement for B, number 1 is x plus 75 plus 80 equals 180.
Okay, what did she forget? What did you forget?
Degrees.
Good, you forgot your degrees. No, don't forget your degrees. All right, wait, what's your reason?
Angle sum in triangle.
Excellent. Angle sum in triangle. I like how lazy you are, just like me. I like it. All right, what comes next?
X equals 180 80 degrees minus 75 degrees minus 80 degrees equals 155 degrees.
Okay, now you've skipped a step. What does this mean? Therefore,
Therefore, 180 degrees minus 75 degrees minus 80 degrees equals 155
I'm
degrees.
not sure it's 155. Okay, punch this into your calculator quickly for me. Type in your calculator 180 minus 75 minus 80 and tell me what you get. Make sure. Do you have an answer for me, Flori?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the answer? If you're stuck, check in the chat. People are really helping you out.
25 degrees.
Excellent. Therefore, x is equal to 25 degrees. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
very, very well done, Flori.
Thank you,
Amazing
ma'am.
stuff. All right, we're going to do one more. All right, and let me see. Who have I not heard from today? Masbonge, can I ask you to help me with C, please? Are you there, Masbonge? I'm not hearing.
Hello.
Masbonge. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, are we ready for my statement?
Yes.
Okay,
The
excellent.
statement is x plus 40 degrees plus 90 degrees equals 180 degrees.
Excellent. Where did you get this 90 degrees from, Masbonge?
90 from the, I calculated 40. I calculated 40 plus 90 and I got 50, I think. Yeah, and I got,
Where did the 90
no, I
come from? Was this
I did it
little
myself.
square over here? Does this square not tell you that it's a 90 degrees?
Oh, I didn't even notice the square.
Oh wow. I wonder how we got to the answer if there was no, if there was no 90 degrees. This square over here means that that's 90 degrees. And that's how we get 90 degrees. What's my reason?
Angles sum in triangles.
Angle sum in triangle. Excellent. Okay, give me my next step. What does my next step look like?
X equals 180 degrees minus 40 degrees minus 90 degrees, which equals
Excellent.
50 degrees.
You skipped a step.
Equals 50 degrees. Oh, therefore, X is equal to 50 degrees.
Excellent. Well done. Okay, don't skip the step. It's very important. Okay. Well done. Very, very well done. Okay. Hanya, I hope this clears up a bit of the misunderstanding here. Okay. Remember, we have done equations before, and we've looked at angles before, and we've looked at triangles before. We're taking everything we've learned and we're putting it all together. Okay. Nokwezi has a question. Go for it. Nokwezi, I'm going to need you to raise your hand for me, please, my sweetie. There you are. Can you unmute for me and ask your question?
Ma'am, in an exam, you must use therefore?
Well, you don't completely have to, but this is what maths, like good maths practice looks like. Okay. They expect this in maths most times. Okay.
Oh, I was confused with that thing.
Oh, okay. No, it comes up as soon as you get to the older grades, it comes up a lot. Okay, so hold on to it. It's very important. Okay.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Excellent. All right. Landile, do you have a question?
Yes.
Hi, Landile. What's your question?
My question is that in an exam or a test, if we do this method, do we get method marks for doing the method?
Yes. And this is why I like using, this is why I'm showing you guys how to do this method, because this whole thing over here is probably worth 30, not 30 marks, 3 marks. Okay, so if your teacher's marking nicely, they will give you a mark for your statement, a mark for your reason, and a mark for your answer. So this middle part, it doesn't really matter how you get there, but your teacher wants to make sure that you know how you got there. Okay, so the middle part, you can do however you want, but the statement and the reason must be there, and the final answer, therefore X is equal to this, that must be there. Okay, we are having a brain break.